Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Rafael Sirica official versus Spaghetti Meatballs, and this is going to be another post-rage video, and let's hop right in. We see Spaghetti Meatballs win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. They go first, 45 versus 42. Opening hands, we have Wanted, Valor, Engraver, Ash Blossom, Oak. They have Mulcharmy, Fuaros, Droll, Fuaros, Ash Blossom, and Bonfire. Okay, so I mean, their hand is just like all going second cards. Also going first with the hand like this sucks. Even going second, like it would have been fine, but like it does kind of suck to draw two Fuaros plus Droll because they kind of like counteract each other. And then also your opponent probably won't try to commit too hard into this if you drop two of them right away. So maybe you have to drop like one in standby, one in main phase. But okay, they're going to go activate Bonfire. Honestly, yeah, I'm about to say, if they Ash Bonfire, that's like perfect for Spaghetti Meatballs, because now they just don't commit anything to the field. Pass, they draw Valor, drop the Mulcharmy, and then they just go set Wanted. I'm sorry, what? Oh, okay, set Wanted, activate Engraver, go ahead, search out track. Why would you set Wanted? Okay, sure, go ahead, search track. Okay, oh, I guess because we were just setting track, and then we were like, oh, we should probably Engraver, and then pass. Okay, so we just go ahead and pass turn here, which, I don't know, I don't think this is, like, that good, right? Maybe we should have committed a, Wanted into Black Witch, discarding Oak, and then go into Snake Eye, Ash, Poplar, Divine Temple, IP. I think people are really slacking on how good the IP Divine Temple play is against Fuaros. It's very good. Like, even against Max C. Like, actual Max C. The IP Temple play is good against it. Even though they get to start their turn with 7 cards. Against Fuaros, they only start with 6. So it's like, you know, it's not bad. You know, you get to set up double interruption plus follow-up. And it's hard to lose through those interruptions, too. Because you just, like, leave the SP there and you're just like, I'm not going to use it, you know, I'm going to make you beat over it and use it as threatening roar pretty much because I have follow-up. They draw a Poplar for turn, so now they're going to go main phase, and then pass, because, you know, they want to keep their Fuaros, so they go activate Wanted and end phase, go search out Black Witch, and then draw Droll for turn. They drop the Fuaros there, then we just pass turn. Bro, there's no way people are this scared of this card. It's good, but it's not that good. But pass, they draw Snake Eye All-Star. I guess, like, maybe here it's more fair enough because we do have double Valor plus Droll now. So it's like we have a very good amount of interruptions, like 2 hand traps plus, like, you know, well, I guess 3 hand traps, but 2, like, negate hand traps plus, like, a lingering hand trap. So they're going to go normal Poplar, effect a hit with Valor, attack with Poplar, pass, and then draw on the Snake Eye Ash. Okay, normal Snake Eye Ash, effect, go search out Poplar, Poplar, Chain Link 1, Droll, Chain Link 2. So, special summon out Poplar, no search off of it, obviously. Link off in the Moon of Closed Heaven, Poplar, spell Trap Zone itself, and then Moon into Requiem, Requiem effect, Tribute, get hit with Ash Blossom now, and then we're just going to go Engraver, shuffle back Moon, special summon out, okay. Then activate Requiem effect to equip, and then they just go ahead and emit defeat there. They said, I forgot that you activated Engraver at the beginning of the game. So going on to game number 2 now, we'll go ahead and see Spaghetti Meatballs go first. We have the Fuaros, Nib, Perulia, Deception, and Original. They have Angel Statue, Bonfire, Skill Drain, Perulia, and Crossout. So they are playing the Mulcharmies with Crossout, so that way they can cross out both of them. But it's really awkward too, though, right? Because now you just have 2 dead cards in your deck. Because, like, going first, these cards don't really work. Unless if it was, like, last game, where it's, like, sure, they worked going first, but we literally ended on nothing. So we're going to go ahead, drop the Fuaros there. And then our opponent's going to cross out it. And now, still during standby, we can drop Perulia. And then they're just going to go set Skill Drain, Angel Statue, pass. Which, this is fair enough. There's no need to give the opponent draws when you have Skill Drain. Like, this card's broken. Pass, they draw Oak, and then they're just going to go activate Deception, effect, Tribute Nib, go search out the Sacred Azamina, activate Sacred Azamina, then they're going to go ahead and chain Skill Drain in response. Sure, that's fine. So that way if they bring out the negate, they can't just, like, negate Skill Drain. I'd have to read over the negate very quickly, though. And see how it's worded, because I'm pretty sure it just negates effects. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, like, I'm fairly certain it doesn't destroy, but I need to read the exact wording on it to see how it works against skill drain. But they go ahead and bring out the Ricarlio. I forgot how to say this card's name. Someone was trying to teach me how. But Ricarlio. Then they're just gonna go ahead and summon that out. Original, send it off. Bring out Poplar, sure. Activate Sacred Azamina. Add back by shuffling back the fusion. Poplar into Anima. Poplar, spell Trap Zone itself. Normal Oak, effect, send, and then bring out Flamebird, sure. Now link those off into Moon, and then Flamebird summon back out Poplar plus Oak. That is fine. Link off Moon. They said wait. Oh, I guess here, yeah, you just flip Angel Statue, right? Yeah, you probably just flip it here. So that way if they try to play, then you have Angel Statue to go ahead and stop their next play. So they make Requiem, which this doesn't actually do too much. It is 2 bodies, but those bodies don't do anything, right? That's not true, I guess, because they tribute this, bring out, and then they equip. So that way they can go ahead and beat over because they'll have the 600 boost from this. But then that gets destroyed. Okay, they just go ahead and stop that, which I guess is fair because, like, these cards really aren't doing anything. They're just gonna go ahead, poke, and then make some random link. Yeah, make SP in case they have to send this off to play. Then they draw Lacrima, the Scarlet Sorrow, which is the new Fiendsmith card. It says if this card is normal summon or special summon, you can send 1 Fiendsmith card from the deck to the graveyard except for a copy of itself. So pretty much you can summon this off like Requiem, because if someone's a Fiendsmith monster, you summon this, effect, go dump Engraver, so you get an extra light Fiend in rotation. Also something cool about this, like it's level 4 light, so it can work with like Chaos Angel in some decks. And then it says during the opponent's turn, if this card's in the graveyard, quick effect, you can target 1 Fiendsmith Link monster in your grave, shuffle this card into the deck, and if you do, special summon that monster. So it also gives you follow-up. You could maybe have like Desiree equipped with Sequins on your end board, and if they ever go ahead and out it, or if you like IP link off Desiree, then you have this during the end phase to go ahead and special summon back out Sequins, which having that to start with is like really strong. But okay, they go ahead, draw that. Oh yeah, the Deception is supposed to set itself during end phase. It's not like mandatory, but you should do that, so it's good in testing to go ahead and take that back. They just set Perulia and pass, so they don't try to, you know, bonfire into like a Snake Eye Oak, and then Oak send itself plus skill drain for Snake Eye Ash effect, get hit with a hand trap potentially. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a hand trap, right, because they knew everything. So it'd just be SP effect to go banish. They search Poplar, special Poplar, Divine Temple, play Snake Eye Eyeball Star, and then start to attempt to play from there, and then Hida to take from the opponent's graveyard, their Oak effect to special summon back out your Oak or your Snake Eye Ash, and then you have the effect to send for Flamebird, and then you literally just win the game against like all known cards. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I like set Mall Charmy Pass too over winning the game. It's fine. Activate Deception, and then they're gonna go activate Sacred Azamina. This player also has a good amount of rating, by the way. Like they actually have 1,161 rating. They're high rated. This player is at 630, so not quite there. But they're gonna go ahead and bring out the Silvera there, which yeah, negate the effect. Yeah, it doesn't destroy or anything. So go ahead, bring that out, and then activate Original to go ahead and search for Snake Eye Ash and put back Poplar to the bottom, and then battle phase, attack. They could still win this game though, because Skill Drain's such a good card. They draw, and then they admit defeat. That's actually crazy. They said something brick. There's what? Yeah, there's no shot. Yeah, sorry. I drew cross out, bonfire, skill drain. Yeah, sorry I bricked. Oh, yeah, build your deck better. I don't know what to say. You got a Perulia in your deck going first, just for the cross out. I don't know. It doesn't seem that crazy. But okay. They offer a rematch, and then they're going to go ahead and they will see Raphael go ahead and decide, and they will choose to go first. And then opening hands, we have Veiler, Deception, Imperm, Black Witch, Droll. They have Engraver, Divine Temple, Fuaros, Droll, and Talons. So we will go activate Fuaros in the standby, and then go main phase, and then just pass turn because we have 3 non-engine. They draw Fuaros there. So they're just going to go main phase, Activate Engraver, go ahead, search Tracked, and then they're going to get hit with Droll. So now we have talents that can look at hand. And then now we'll go ahead and rip the Snake, or not Snake Eye Ballstar, but Black Witch. The Die Ballstar, the Black Witch. Go ahead, rip that. Pass turn, they draw Imperm. And then go ahead, drop the Fuaros, which I'm not actually too sure why you drop it there, right? Because you know their whole hand. I feel like it would have been better to maybe, like, wait until they go, like, activate Deception, activate the effect, maybe tribute the Veiler from their hand, to go ahead and search. Then they add the Azamina spell, activate it, you chain Fuaros, now they set up a negate. But, like, they could have always done that. So it's not like you were ever stopping them from doing that. I guess it's, like, fine, right? For them to have Veiler over that. Maybe that's what they're thinking. They'd rather have them have Veiler over that, because, like, the negate does so much more against Tracked. And then draw into Imperm. So now they're just going to go main phase, activate Track, search Lurie, discard Lurie, and then turn Lurie into Requiem. Requiem effect, bring out the Lacrima, and then Lacrima effect, go ahead, dump the Engraver. Yeah, see, like, that's pretty cool how that works. It's just, like, I don't think a lot of decks can actually play this card, because I think if your deck has too many normal summons in it, then this kind of just, like, starts to conflict, because it's an extra normal summon. Where, like, Engraver, it's like an extender starter type of draw, right? So this card's really good to draw, where this card's, like, not that good to draw. But if your deck only has, like, 3 normal summons in it, then, like, you know, I think this could be a very solid 4th normal summon. And then also just, like, it works well with your engine. So, like, you know, a lot of the time you're not actually normal summoning it. You're just summoning it from deck. But, you know, you don't want to have too many normal summons in your deck. Requiem effect to equip, and then make the Necro equip Princess, Engraver, shuffle back Requiem, special summon out, and then overlay for DDD, battle phase attacks. So we committed into a DDD, which we know loses to Imperm. I guess no matter what we make loses to Imperm, but this does give us follow-up, but at that point, isn't it better just to make Sequence? Because, like, Sequence is also follow-up, but it's more follow-up, because then you have Lacrima, which is able to go ahead and summon back out Sequence, and you have Engraver. So then you have more follow-up on a play that's going to lose to the Imperm anyways. Divine Temple plays Snake Eye Ash, set Imperm pass, they draw Nib, so activate Deception. What? Okay, I guess we don't Imperm. I was like, what? Yeah, activate Imperm, activate Deception, Deception, Tribute Veiler, go ahead and search out Sacred Azamina, activate Sacred Azamina, but they said wait. When you search that, like, we should just draw on Lockbird. Yeah, I was gonna say, obviously just draw on Lockbird so they can't go into the search monster. Go ahead, send, and then they do still bring out, well, I guess this is, never mind, this isn't the search monster, this is the negate, and then go ahead, set Imperm, and then end phase, Deception, they go set. Also, setting Imperm in this column, I guess is, like, weird, because now if the opponent, like, Imperms your Silvera to start their turn off, then, like, do you chain your Imperm to shut down DDD? Probably not, right? Because you need this on the follow-up. So then you just, like, let both your interruptions go, or you Silvera to negate the Imperm, and then you still have your Imperm for their next play, but, like, now you were forced to use your negate in a spot where you weren't supposed to. But I guess maybe this is fine, right? If they just, like, beat over this, then they still keep their Imperm, then you could use your Imperm to shut down DDD and their Imperm. Okay, they draw Black Witch, so they're just gonna go battle phase, go ahead and attack over, and then, yeah, I guess, like, maybe you could argue to not draw last turn. Like, maybe there's some argument for it, because if you don't, then they summon the one that searches a spell, you get Divine Temple Chainlink 2, Imperm Chainlink 3. But I feel like it's probably just better to draw them and not have Engine, because you do have Fiendsmith stuff rolling, which is pretty good. Okay, now we're just going to go Special Black Witch, send Snake Eye Ash, effect to go set, and then they said okay to that. Okay, so that's going to go ahead, set Deception. Deception, Tribute Black Witch, go grab out the Sacred Azamina, activate Sacred Azamina to go ahead and bring out the Recargalago. And then activate the effect on summon to go ahead and search. And then, are they going to let that go through? No, okay, they're going to imprint that one. Sure. Isn't it better to just imprint Black Witch at that point then? because we let them get Deception in rotation for free and Sacred Azamina. Like, this is going to reset itself, and this is going to re-add itself back. So I feel like we're just giving them too many cards when we're already, like, you know, down pretty bad in card advantage. They're going to go ahead and activate Engraver, shuffle back Lacrima, special summon out. Then they're thinking about linking off. But okay, they're just going to go Requiem, Requiem effect, Tribute go special, bring out Lacrima. Hey, see? Look at this. Look at this. How perfect Chaos Angels set up. They probably won't make it, but that'd be cool. They just summon out, no effect to dump. They either only play 2 Engraver or just didn't want to dump the 3rd one. Now link off into a sequence. And then activate sequence effect to shuffle back. So go ahead, shuffle back 3. And then summon out Desiree. And then we have sequence effect to go ahead and equip to Desiree. End phase Deception to go set. They could have also added back Sacred Azamina. But now they have Imperm DDD Desiree against a blank in hand plus Deception set. So they try to activate Nib there, which is really dumb, right? Because, like, you trade with 1 DDD interruption. But, like, realistically, if your next top deck... I guess it never mattered, right? Because this was never tributing the search because we already had it engraved. Yeah, I guess it didn't matter. I guess this game was just always going to be an L. Pass, draw Ash Blossom. Yeah, they're just doing their stuff. Okay, and then Sacred Azamina, put back to add back the Sacred Azamina. Activate Deception, activate Sacred Azamina. Like, yeah, I do think you should activate Nib there, by the way. But I don't think it's ever going to matter. Activate Sacred Azamina, they DDD to negate. And then they admit defeat. So, on to game number 2. We will go ahead and see Raphael go first. We have Engraver, Angel Statue, Snake-Eyed Eyeball Star, Deception, Original. They have Snake-Eyed Eyeball Star, Divine Temple, Wanted, Fuaros, and Deception. So, they will go ahead and drop the Fuaros there and stand by. Activate Deception, Tribute Snake-Eyed Eyeball Star, search out Sacred Azamina. Sacred Azamina, go send, and then bring out the negate. The Silvera, then go set. Set, end phase, Deception, reset. So we have the negate plus Angel Statue. Pass, they draw Deception. So we're finally playing a turn without like Molcharmy or Droll. Activate Wanted and draw phase, go search out the Black Witch. And then try to go main phase, but we're going to flip Angel Statue so that way we can negate Black Witch summon. So they go activate Deception, tribute Snake-Eyed Eyeball Star. And they're thinking if they want to negate that, which they go ahead and do. Go ahead, tribute to negate, and then special out Black Witch by sending Deception, and then Angel Statue to negate the summon there. And then we're going to go Wanted to put back Deception, draw into a Droll and Lockbird, activate Bonfire, grab out Snake-Eye Ash, and then we have normal summon Snake-Eye Ash effect, and then yeah, they just show that they don't have any cards live. I mean, I don't think these Snake Eye decks were built, like, the best ever, but also, like, it was just a lot of Molcharmies being dropped. Like, a lot of Molcharmies. I think these players also haven't gotten used to maybe playing against the Molcharmies. I think most TCG players are going to be very bad into Molcharmies to start off with, but I think a lot of people who have, like, played Master Duel and fully understand Master Duel will start to play with these cards a lot better, or like OCG players, because you start to realize Max C isn't that bad of a card. Like, it's very broken and should be banned, but if you're going second, well, I should say this, like, if I win the dice roll, I go first, and my opponent Max C's me, that should be okay, because my decks always have a plan B versus a card that's broken like that in the format. Like, if your deck doesn't have a plan B in the Fuaros, your deck's built incorrectly, because it's going to be a staple 3-of that everyone's going to play, and if your deck's horrible into it, then, you know, you're going to lose a lot of games because of it. So your deck should be prepared for this card, to have, like, a plan B strategy. And this card also only works going second. Like, it's not going to work going first like Max C. That's, like, what I was trying to say, like, Max C's really broken when you, like, double hand trap your opponent, they set up a half board, and then they Max C you. It's like, what are you supposed to do? Now you have to play into it. You have to go for game as they're drawing in the more hand traps off Max C. And if you don't game, you for sure lose, because then they have, like, 15 cards in hand. So yeah, it's just, Max C is, like, probably just a little bit too much, but I think the Molcharmy cards are really cool. They apply a lot of pressure, too. We've seen that in a lot of replays where, like, even if the Perulia or Fuaros isn't actually that good of a card, the pressure that it applies makes people just end on a worse end board because people aren't prepared for these type of cards when they're going into a tournament, which I think is very bad. I think you should be very prepared for these type of cards, because if you're not prepared for them, it makes them look way better than they actually are. But it's still a really good card, by the way. It's still a really good card. But okay, seeing how long those 2 matches were, it was about 30 minutes, so 15 minutes each. I mean, that's fair enough. It was just a lot of hand trap games, but I guess that's always what Snake Eyes been. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.